Good morning, stampers. Welcome to my stamping spot. Today's tutorial we're going to make a baby card. For some reason I seem to not do many baby cards, but I thought that would be a fun tutorial today. So we're going to start with this. Let me get one thing over here I forgot. Okay. Let me start with our measurements of our card. Our first piece, which is our base card, just a half a sheet of 8.5 by 11, so this is 8.5 by 5.5. Our next layer, which is our white piece here, it's 4 by 5 3/4. Our little tag here on the card with our little, and it's funny because I keep calling this an elephant, so if I call it an elephant in this video, just totally ignore me. I do know that it's a hippo. Our pink piece here is 2.5 by 3 1/4. Our next piece on top of that is 2 1/4 by 3. Our little pieces that go across the bottom, this is 1 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then the piece that layers on that is just 1/4 inch smaller, which is 1 inch by 4 inches. And the stamp set we're going to be using today, this has been one of my favorite ones. It is called Pun Fun. Let me show you a little trick about this stamp set. You've got all the different images and they all come with a word on them, but let me show you. This one also only comes in wood. It does not come in the clear mount. So each stamp is going to have your image with a word. What I did when I got my stamps, and you can do this on clear stamps as well, I cut my words off and I mounted them on the side of my block. That way when I want to use just the little image, I don't have to worry about not getting the words all inked up. So typically that would have scooted up here and the words would have been underneath. But anytime you can customize your stamps, it's a great little tip to know. Alright, let's get started with our card. First thing I'm going to do before I mess anything up is get my Big Shot. Love the Big Shot. The embossing is probably my favorite thing that I do with the Big Shot. We're going to put this in our folder and we're going to use tab 1. I know, let me see if I can get this in the camera. This is tab 1. I know on the instructions it tells you to pull that back and just use the base, but I can get a deeper image with using it with tab 1. So we're just going to put this in here and roll it through. So it's a little snug to get it through, but it does go through. It does not hurt your machine, and it just gives it a little deeper, more, or I don't know how to say it, a deeper embossing on this. So you can see there in the camera the image on there. Alright, we're going to take our base card, which is Pink Pirouette. That's a hard word for me to say. It took me forever. I didn't even know what it said when I saw it in the catalog the first time. I had to get someone to tell me. Anyway, we're going to take this, go ahead and adhere that down. When you are taping the back of an embossed piece, do not push really hard or you'll flatten out those embosses and it just won't look as good. So we're going to layer that on there. We're going to stamp our images. We have 2 things to stamp. We've got our congratulations, which by the way is from a hostess set. So the only way to get that is to host a workshop, and I am doing something new. I actually have not even listed it on my blog yet, but I'm going to do virtual workshops. So for you guys that do not live around, you can, let's get that straight. Oh, that's a little crooked. Let's turn it over. That's the great thing about Stampin' Up! Paper. It has 2 sides. Much better. You can do a workshop, host it, and I can do a video for you and your guests. And you can just send me all your orders and we can do it online. Okay, there's our congratulations. Here's our little hippo. I said it right. It's not an elephant. I don't know my animals. Alright, we're going to put this little guy here. And then the only thing left to do is put it together and add a little bit of a bow. So we're going to add, and when I am putting something over an embossed image, I always add a lot of extra tape because there's not a total flat surface for it to stick to, so I make sure I really have a lot of tape. Same thing with this one. And if you notice, this is only gone from side to side. I did not run it all the way to the edge of the card. It's just along the edge of the white. So just another little thing to do there. We're going to take a little bit of our satin ribbon and we're going to tie a little bow here, or actually a little knot. And then we'll trim this. We don't want it to overpower, so we're going to just trim off the edges and not make it very big at all. And then we're going to take our glue dots. These are our mini glue dots. They come, there's 300 dots in a pack, and they are great for when you're putting on any type of ribbon, metal, buttons, any kind of embellishment that kind of sticks up and gets some abuse. And you don't want it to come off in transit, so that's how you do that. And guys, that is it. Very simple, quick baby card. One more little thing. This is a great idea to make for a gift to give to a mother-to-be or someone that's already had a baby, for them to send out thank you notes. Because I know when we have babies, we have lots of showers and get gifts, and we always have to write thank you notes. So this is a great gift to give as a baby shower gift. Make up a set of these with a bunch of envelopes, and instead of putting congratulations, just put thank you or a note of thanks or something like that. Then they've got their thank you notes already, and it's a great way to use your products for a gift. Hope you guys have a great day. Toodles!